Unit 1, Recording 2, Clyde.
When I was growing up, my mother had this expression that she used all the time. She used to say, "Keep your eyes open." Very simple, I know, but she always said it, like, keep your eyes open all the time. And so, well, we travelled quite a lot in those days, especially around Europe, and she always told us, or encouraged us, to look at different cultures and see the things around us. So, in that respect, I think my mother really influenced me because now I appreciate other cultures and I do try to see the things around me.
Luciana.
Biggest influence? Well, my grandfather was definitely the biggest influence on me. I lived with my grandparents for about 5 years when I was a child, which is quite common in my country. And my grandfather was really strict. He was very tough. He was an immigrant who came from Italy with nothing, absolutely nothing, and he really believed in hard work. And everyone was frightened of him because he shouted a lot. But because I was his granddaughter, I saw a different side of him. He could be very gentle and quite a loving man. But his major thing was honesty. You had to tell the truth. He didn't mind if you made a mistake or did something wrong, but if you lied to him, oh, he would get very, very angry. He made me an honest person and a hard-working person.
Austin.
I had an uncle, he's dead now, my Uncle Charlie. He was my mother's brother. And the thing about Charlie was that he was always happy. He always saw the bright side of life, which is something I've tried to do. He was a real character. He was built like a tank, I mean massive. I think he was some kind of boxing champion. And I remember him coming to our house at Christmas, this is when I was a kid, and laughing all the time. He had this big, deep laugh. And he had a story that he always told us. He told it to us every Christmas about a time in Australia when he fought a crocodile with his bare hands, basically killed this crocodile. And we believed every word of it. Many years later, after he died, I asked my mother about this story, and she looked at me funny and said, "Your Uncle Charlie never went to Australia. He never left London in his whole life."